It's time for sports, and it's brought to you by the number 5. That's the number of wins the Dodgers have in a row now. It's also the number of games that Los Angeles is up on those hated Giants in the National League West. Dodgers finishing up a series last night against the Diamondbacks at home, and we're going to pick things up bottom of the 6th. It's already 2-1, and Yasiel Puig back in the big leagues and back over the fence. That's a Puig bomb, a solo homer off Robbie Ray. Dodgers go up 3-1. Kenley Jansen shuts the door again in the 9th, gets A.J. Pollock to fly out to center. Dodgers hang on to get the win over the Diamondbacks, sweeping the 3-game series, plus the Giants lost. So this NL West race now grows to a 5-game lead for Los Angeles. It was the first Sunday of the NFL season, and there was a real thriller, courtesy of the Oakland Raiders playing in New Orleans. But we begin with all of these NFL games starting with a moment of silence on the 15th anniversary of 9/11. Beautiful moments to remember and honor those who were killed on that day. Hard to believe it's been 15 years. Now to the games. Fourth quarter, Saints up 7, Raiders with it. Derek Carr over the middle finds Seth Roberts. He hits the B button, spins through the defense for the 10-yard touchdown. 3rd and goal for Eli Manning and the Giants. Manning dropping back, finding his old friend Victor Cruz. 700 days since his last game. Cruz salsa dances after the touchdown. Giants win 20-19. To Kansas City now. Chargers looked great early. Early being the key word in this one. Melvin Gordon, he is a stud. Gordon plunges in from 5 yards out. This is his second touchdown on the afternoon. Chargers go up 14-3. Alex Smith drops back. Jeremy Maclin, 19-yard touchdown pass there. Here come the Chiefs. Kansas City would actually tie this up, force overtime, and that's where Smith calls his own number on the keeper in the option. He takes it in. Kansas City wins, and the Chargers lose in the most Chargerist way possible, blowing that big lead. Final score 33-27. And if the Dodgers can come back and win this series, it wouldn't be the first time. In 1955, 65, and 81, they also trailed 2-0 and came back to win the World Series. What an opening weekend, and it was capped off by another thriller on Labor Day. Number 5, Florida State taking on Ole Miss. Jump ahead to the third quarter here. Rebels in command. Florida State with it now, and DeAndre Francois. He's going to find a wide open Dalvin Cook. Cook drops the ball out of bounds, though. What was he thinking? On his way to the end zone, a horrible mistake. PGA Tour champions are in action today in Ventura County. The first round of the Invesco QQQ Championship, teeing it up at Sherwood Country Club. This is the second round of their playoff called the Charles Schwab Cup. $2 million in prize money up for grabs for the pros. But yesterday, it was the other famous faces on the golf course. The final day of the Celebrity Pro-Am. Names like Caitlyn Jenner, Alfonso Ribeiro, and radio legend Rick Dees. Do you remember Zach Greinke? He used to pitch for the Dodgers. Now he's having a rough year in Arizona, and it got a little rougher last night. Dodgers taking on Greinke and the D-backs at Dodger Stadium, and those Dodger bats would be exploding. Adrian Gonzalez, he drills one to right. It's a 2-run shot. That ball's gone for good, and the Dodgers go up 2-0 after 4 innings. That was just the beginning. In the 5th, Jock Peterson, boom, a solo shot. It's now 3-0 LA. That one to center field. Things got a little hairy at a UFC pre-fight press conference today. Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor just couldn't wait until Saturday to get in the octagon, so they went after each other with their words and water bottles and cans. It started with shouting curse words from Diaz and his crew. Then McGregor got involved, and the two started throwing whatever they could get their hands on. Dodger Stadium has never seen a Game 7. That's going to come to an end tonight. The Dodgers staying alive with a victory in Game 6 of the World Series, and the stadium was electric. Well, of course it's going to a Game 7. This may be the greatest World Series ever. The games have been epic, and the fans last night after Game 6 were loving it at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers beating the Astros 3-1 in a game that was do or die for LA, and now a Game 7 victory would bring them their first World Series title in 29 years. The long drive from Goleta and sky-high ticket prices was no problem for one local Dodger fan. I ran into him just after the game.
Is it worth the drive down?
Oh, well, there's no doubt about that. Is the drive thousands of dollars in tickets? This is the Dodgers in the World Series. Are you kidding me?
Jock Peterson, he hit a big home run, his 3rd of the World Series. It put the Dodgers up by 2 runs, adding a little extra insurance to the Dodger lead. His brother, who's been an inspiration not just for Peterson, but the entire team, could not have been more excited.
But yeah, in the World Series, they just won tonight, so we got to take it one game at a time.
And what's a Dodger game without a celebrity? Arsenio Hall, you're ready for Game 7, right?
I'm really excited, and I'm a huge baseball fan. So here's the deal. One game. The World Series comes down to one big game. Amazing. Hi, Santa Barbara. It's pretty down there, but not as pretty as it is at Chavez Ravine.
Plus, the Dodgers might have a little extra help coming from this woman and her secret weapon.
I have my Altuve bobblehead voodoo doll.
It's working, huh?
It's working just great. Put lots of extra pins tonight, and we got our win.
It was so great out there last night. Everyone's so excited, and we should be looking forward to a wonderful Game 7 tonight. Bring back the Altuve voodoo doll. We are keeping that guy under wraps at Dodger Stadium.